they've been done that. A lot of people been treated this way and don't know how to express it, but a lot of women have been molested in society by men. Little children, girls, all of that. This experience is too much for these dollars to be spent in this way. There are people riding around, creeping around all day. And we have children being molested, abused, women being molested, abused, raped. And these dollars could be used for exactly that purpose and that purpose only, which will enrich the vocabulary of the citizens of that action, okay, which will move things forward. What I mean by enrich the vocabulary, it will have to only be used in the court system, needing a lawyer, needing a shelter, or needing things like that. So, but the language itself would be more administered in policies, stronger, much stronger, much more immediate, much more lawful, much more women involved, much more advocacy for the children immediately, not long term. That's what I mean. Advance the language, because that's what happens in society. Okay? When the advancement takes place, but the people themselves are still stuck in a time when it was needed, but it's no longer needed. Because decided we can communicate via computer immediately. We can have security systems. They have a tool that when a building collapses, they can feel a heartbeat under 10 feet down, or 10 stories of rubble piled. You can hear a heartbeat. Yes? Yeah. You see? Why isn't this being used in society right now? It is being used in society only for certain aspects of the life. Yes? So, if we have that advanced technology, then why do we have people riding around in cars? We don't need them. That's a waste of the taxpayers' dollars by some people who are emotionally not carrying themselves to the point of saying you are in control of this situation, and the number of people going out handling these things and all of that. So we have to see that. I'm seeing it based on my experiences, on the number of people that I've shown, the number of times I've been stopped by the police. None of them not knowing that I've been stopped already. That's what they say anyway. Okay, so these are my experiences. Okay, and so that it gives me the opportunity to look into it that way, because I've experienced it. That's what the pressure is. That's what this precious pressure is. Not treacherous pressure either. But the crime, the death, and the murder is. That's treacherous. You see, these people just riding around, there's no need for them to be on drugs being used for that. There's no need. Because that's not what the problem is. The molestation of the children, abuse of the women, rape of the women, not being approached lawfully in a much more aggressive way, in a way that it should be, in a way that it is available to us right now. These things are available to us right now. To take all these cases, all these situations of people who are molesting children, and we know they're doing it based on their behavior. And the people who are administering the law, they have been treated this way, some kind of way, in that call names or something to feel as if they could shut down and ignore the greatest violations in society, but yet have a huge budget to support them in what it is they're doing. Yes? So, um, that is the thing that I want them to see, start using from my experiences with them on this level. Something is a problem. These people are an extension of you. They have to be. You can't say, well, no, they just do this. No, they're an extension of you. What's going on within you to send people out to use up money, funds that way. And when there's a larger problem there that you're ignoring based on those very words, no funding. And these people are going to do the crime anyway. Well, if they're going to do the crime, stop sending the people to follow them. If you say you can get more police at the crime, well, stop paying those people, informants. Stop using that money. It's outdated, no longer useful. Stop it, and ask yourselves. You're extending yourself emotionally eating, not exercising, not taking care of your body, not taking care of the functionality of life and death in these precious lives. You see, you're adding on pressure without allowing it to flower up in a beautiful way like I am. I'm under, man, this is lots of pressure. I'm on knowing that this is going on. And for me to even to say this, come across the police chief and the mayor, because I've experienced this in a beautiful, intimate way daily, and I've shown it on the media. So this is the answer that comes through me. You see, to address that, to change the approach completely, and to use the dollars and the cents in a much more sophisticated way, because you are supposed to be administering the money based on the needs of society, what's going on, what's changing in society. Has changed so much since we were doing that. And if your approach, those are your words. Since those are your words, get them people off. Take those, tell them to get something else to do. You're not paying these people anymore. You don't need to, because we have something better. Because if the crime is going to happen, you don't need them anymore. Let's get these technologies so we can identify people that are molesting children, ask them to come forward, tell the children to speak up. It's too much. As we can see, foster children are most people, crimes and death row and all of that, because children and young people are being molested in this society. And I'm in Little Rock, Arkansas, so I'm going to speak for this place, this location. And healing is my powerful thing. I cannot turn from that. If I do, I'm going to get something else, bringing it back. Believe that. So that's the beauty in that. That's the precious pressure I'm under. To say that, oh my goodness, what's going to happen? You can't be saying, yes, I can. That's the pressure I'm under. That's what's supposed to be going on. We're not in a war zone. We're not under dictatorship. It's a free country. It's a beautiful place to be. And so I'm going to act like it, live like it, and be it as much as I can. As much as I can. So under these pressures, we get to communicate like this. Tell the mayor, police chief, let's do something about these numbers of deaths that are going on, the way things look, because you all have not controlled the very thing that allows your blood pressure, your heart rate, your circulation, your brain function to pacify what's going on. Nurturing is the number one thing, the best thing on the planet. Now, if you all were not nurtured somewhere and think that you need, this is, you hold a grudge, let it go. Let it go. Start taking care of your body, then you start taking care of the people. The same way. Change your diet, change how you address the people. We know them dollars and cents where they're going. We know those people not doing anything for society. Here in this town, anyway. I see them. I mean, the numbers are too easily seen. The persistence, the number of times is over. I mean, how many, you can only get other people from out of town. And that's even more obvious. You see? Because the same people have come around enough. There's no more people left. That's it. So, um, um, that's the change that must take place because you all are allowing um, something that in yourselves to run the city, which is an extension of Arkansas, an extension of other people. And as we can see, they considered Little Rock and Arkansas as a hard town. We saw it on that show, news show, media saying it's hard and all that. You see what's going on? So again, these are experiences, knowledge, that information that I'm using, that the world knows about, all too easily, in which this shouldn't be. And it's not New York City, so you cannot do what they do in New York City as we do in Little Rock, Arkansas. We see a training where it came from in Terror and all those cities. See, but this is not those cities. Again, these are not those cities. This is a different kind of place. So the numbers aren't that great. Those cities, a lot more people, only 3 million people, maybe 3 million people in the whole state. They may have 2 or 3 million in one city in New York, right? So things are different. And if uh, you have to behave different, basically. What I'm saying. Um, so that it administers something other than uh, a loftiness that you have. You are spending too much time not addressing social issues, which are personal issues. You can't say you don't make it personal. You have to make it personal. Death is personal. Being put in the media as a worst place to live, that's personal. If you don't think that's personal, I don't know what's wrong with people, with you all. See, that's what I mean. So let's not make it personal. No, it's already personal. The world sees us as a dangerous place. We've been there before, you see. We don't need to be that. How y'all separate that, again, is based on uh, those pressures that you don't know how to deal with, or don't want to deal with, or don't care to deal with.